So today we're going to be doing a drop ceiling. One of the first steps you want to do when doing your drop ceiling is you want to determine the height in which you want your drop ceiling to sit. In this case, we're going to go roughly 6 inches from our floor joist. So we're going to be 6 inches down, and that's where we're going to suspend ours. So you want to put a mark at 6 inches, and then you want to set up your laser. If you look behind us, you can see the green line going around the room. That's our laser level line, and we're going to install the track that goes against the wall using that laser line to keep it nice and level. So the first step is to get your height, mark it on the wall, set your laser up, and then install this track going around a room. Here's a 1/8 inch punch tool that you can use to punch a pre-punch hole through your track to line your screws up to screw to the wall. Okay, now that we got our outside track up around, as you can see the track going around, and that's level on the wall. Now we're gonna start with our first main grid. We're running them this way. So what we're gonna do right now is, if you look up behind me, you'll see this orange string line right here. We strung a line all the way across. We measure 62.5 inches off of both walls, 62.5 inches, marked it, and then ran our string across the entire room. Now we're gonna drop down some support wire right over this string line, because that's gonna be our first main track. Once we do that, we're gonna put in our first main track, and then we'll go from there. So as we're putting up our main grids, the laser is hitting the edge of the grid, and we're just adjusting that grid to the laser line. So everything will be perfectly level. As you pop in these 2-foot pieces, it's going to straighten out your grids, and then just make sure everything is square as you go. Make sure when you're laying out, you have the same size cuts on all edges of the walls so it looks nice. We like to use black latex gloves when touching the ceiling tiles so that you don't mark them up. You're also going to want a pair of right angle snips to make your cuts.